Okay, all you guys can go home and masturbate or do whatever perverted things you do, because today the whole segment belongs to me.
Who was assassinated and made you dictator?
Yeah, the Friday segments are supposed to have all of us in them.
Wait, have we been fired? Did you make Raul fire us?
I wish. Nope. Today we're gonna do my Fundie Praise For You segment.
That's still a thing? I thought we scrapped that segment like 2 years ago.
Oh, you mean like the way we scrapped Gary's segment?
I wish someone would scrap Puppets on Puppets. It would save me money in therapy bills.
Even Crazy Brain over there gets to do his segment every once in a while.
Once a year is hardly once in a while. What about a autumnal segment? Or Dunderheads?
Or what about my video game review segment?
Go away! I don't care about the other segments. I got requests to pray for some people, and I'm gonna do it! Someone mash play on the intro!
If you got a problem, don't know what to do, Fundie Monster will pray for you, 'cause Fundie and God are tight. Together they'll set it right. Fundie Monster prays for you.
Greetings to you, you great mass of undeserving sinners out there. It is I, Fundie Q Monster, here to express mail your prayers to the tiny ears of the baby Jesus. I know it's been a while, but you know what they say in Ezekiel 25:3. Prayers don't have an expiration date. I'm pretty sure it's in there. So let's get on with it. Raul, will you please read the first prayer request?
Raul's busy, so I'm reading it.
No. If I wanted a cynical hipster snarkhead, I would have said so.
I am not a hipster.
Really? Then someone didn't tell your mustache.
Fundie?
You look like that dude from OK Go.
Do you want to hear the request or not?
Well, if I have no other choice.
Okay, the first request is from the Mark 462, and it says, Dear Fundie, long-time watcher, first-time requester. I'm in danger of losing my job and could really use the prayer. This request is like 2 years old, Fundie.
I was busy. I had to come out of the closet, and then you got kidnapped, and I have a wedding to plan.
And so the Mark 462 never got his prayer, and he's probably homeless and living in a gutter right now.
O ye of skeptical stupidity, watch and learn. Hey God, it's me. I got a prayer for the Mark 462 who needs you to save his job. Now, here's the thing. It's a little late. So, what you gotta do is go back in time and save it back then. Okay? Thanks. Amen. There, see?
So God is a time traveler now?
Yup. I bet that in his new timeline, the Mark 462 not only kept his job, but is now so rich that he wants to donate a couple of his solid gold butlers to the First Monstritarian Church.
I'm pretty sure you can't make prayers for God to change history.
You'd think so, but there's nothing in the Bible that says you can't.
Okay, I'm done playing pretend with you and your time-traveling imaginary companion friend. The Mark 462, I hope your work situation turned out okay.
And if it did, you know who to thank. Me. Oh, and God helped. On to the next question.
I do this out of protest. I hate the idea that you're selling false hope to needy people.
Just read the request, Captain Bump and Grind.
Fine. Tough Funny Man asks, Dear Fundamentalist Q Monster, I have a female friend, that shall remain nameless. I have no idea if she watches the show or not, named Olivia. Okay. I am friend-zoned super hard. Could you talk to God to see if he can hook me up? Thanks. So now your God runs a dating service, does he?
Only the best one ever. Way better than Christian Single. I wanted to put my profile up there just to see if there were any Christian men who would be interested in all of this holy hotness. But did you know that they didn't even have a men seeking men section?
You don't say.
I did just say. Like, just now. Weren't you listening?
Yes, look, this request is 2 years old. Tiff Funny Man is either married to this Olivia by now, or he has long since been rejected.
Easily fixed. Just check this out. Hey God, it's me again. Look, there's this guy named Tough Funny Man, and he is totally hot for teacher for an unnamed girl, which he then named, and her name's Olivia. Don't ask me how that works. Anyways, work your Wayback Machine and hook those players up, yo. A to the men. See what I did there? I added a little street to the pray to keep it real.
Okay, I'm done.
Do we have one more prayer request?
Yeah, and it's fairly recent too, but I don't want to read it.
I'll read it, you big babies. It's from Suke Yashimaru, and they ask, Dear Fundie Monster, I just don't know what to do, Fundie Monster. I need to be sure that my prayers are answered post-haste. I was wandering the depths of the internet and accidentally came across some lewd photographs of two men. Anyway, I think I may be host to some horrible gay butt demons that are tempting me to do unholy things with my fellow man. I need to have these vile butt demons exorcised from me as soon as possible, as I know I cannot take them with me to the kingdom of heaven. Japanese writing signature. There you go, Fundie. Ass demons. Get your pal Jesus to cleanse them of these ass demons.
Finally, something right up God's alley. Hey, God, sorry about the Coney thing, but here's something that you can totally take care of. Ass demons. A friend of mine must have been looking at some really bad gay porn and caught themselves a case of ass demons. Now, every good Christian knows that you gotta protect yourself from ass demons by only consuming the highest quality gay porn, and to always have a Bible handy, just in case for protection. Anyways, strike down this case of butt demons, and I'm sure he'll never look at a discount gay porn site again. Amen. And as for you, wacko, sucky Yoshi titties, just remember, always surf the internet with a pair of Fundie Monsters anti-ass demons undies on. Guaranteed to protect your back porch from them nasty demons. And by the by, ass demons are not gay. They're bi. Women can get them too.
You have gone off the deep end. Let's see what we learn, shall we? When it comes to unverifiable things, your God is number one infallible. He always comes through.
Yep, that's the mystery that is God.
I'm starting to see why this segment hasn't been done in a while. Is prayer as useless as a eunuch at an orgy?
Or can it provide some solace to those who want a higher power to ultimately be in control of everything?
Comment, but only if you agree with me that God is real and that prayer works. Okay, thanks for messing up my segment, guys.
It's kind of what we do.
Yeah, so what's next?
Yeah. Hey, Fundie, can you pray to God that the sky turns a nice shade of green?
Knock it off.
Ooh, and I want both sets of genitalia. Will God grant me that?
Gross. This request box is closed. Roll the closing credits. Hello, my fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is Friday, January 24th, and it's Belly Laugh Day, Beer Can Day, National Compliment Day, National Peanut Butter Day, and Talk Like a Grizzled Prospector Day. So, I don't know, laugh like a jackass, admire a beer can, eat peanut butter, talk like a Western movie caricature? Sure, go ahead, go do those things. Because we might lose all appreciation of peanut butter and beer cans. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to smear peanut butter all over my body. And then I'm going to take a bunch of empty beer cans and I'm going to stick them onto the peanut butter. And then I'm going to march down the main street of Opinion-Ville, naked, laughing the entire time. But before my arrest for public indecency, let's answer some questions. Another Bob asks, could you get some of your puppets to do a debunking or ponage video? A debunking video? Sure, just as soon as I find something that is
not been debunked about a bajillion times on YouTube, and those can be hard to find. A ponage video, I'm not terribly into ponage videos unless I find a target that I absolutely loathe. The original Spaz asks, intimate question. Hey Big Jason, I know Let's Play are all over, but it might be interesting to do a riff on an old B movie. Have you considered doing something like that? An Opinion-Ville movie night? I'd love to see how AJ reacts to old movies on political corruption. There is something coming. Someone asked a question last week that has inspired me, and you have inspired me even further. Don't worry, something is coming, believe me. MJW Hall asks, intimate question, have you ever considered doing an outtake video? I personally think it would be awesome. Face it, who doesn't want to see someone else screw up? Thanks for all the great entertainment you've given us all over the years. Hugs to all. I will usually include outtakes that I think are really funny on the episode that they occur on at the very end. I don't usually like to compile them all up simply because it's more work for me, but I may just start compiling them all up and have like a big blooper reel at the end of a season. Wait, people have seasons and they can stop doing this for periods of time? Because as near as I can tell, with the exception of one extraordinarily long break, I've done a video a week for like forever. Radical Bacon asks, intimate question. Can I take Imaginary Gary to the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Sure, but you're going to have to drive him. The Lad with the Pink Rod asks, question for Puppet Jason. Can you please tickle Meet Jason's beard? And on that note, I will bid you adieu. Please remember, I answered the first 5 questions addressed to Intimate Questions down in the comment section, so please leave your question down below, and maybe it'll get answered in next week's episode. Until next time, my heroic R2 units, this has been Jason with a D.
Hey, Jason.
What?
When you're all old and crippled and blind and senile and gross, can I take care of you?
No.
Why come no? I would take good care of you. I would scrub all your gross old parts clean every day and take you for walks, and at night I would hover over your bed, just waiting for you to call by Dave.
No, for all the things that you just said. Besides, don't you have a mom to care for when she's elderly?
Mom's lawyer gave me a piece of paper that says I can't do that.
Do the shoutouts.
Fine. Hey everybody, it's me, the little blue monster who's got a lot of love to give and no one to give it to. Oh, but it's time to shout out your name, so I guess that takes priority. Hello, Atheist Priestess. Being an atheist priestess is kind of like being a satanic Baptist or a monogamous Mormon. Magpie. Magpie isn't bad, but I like shoofly pie. The only ingredient is sugar. Renegade for Dio. My mom loves Dio. She puts on her old concert t-shirt and jeans vest with all your buttons and patches, and then she drinks, and then she tells me that she made me with my dad at a Dio concert, and then she cries and cries, and I feel funny inside and break stuff. Thanks for the memory, Renegade for Dio. Kirchen blood just flun and garbage. You made this name impossible on purpose. King Tiger Killer 415. Why do you want to kill tigers? They're so cute and cuddly and pretty. One day I will own a tiger and I will call him Snuggletooth. Snuggletooth the tiger. And I will train him to roll over and fetch and hunt you down and eat you for revenge on the 415 tigers you've killed. Fort Rage. That's where Sergeant Slaughter was trained before he started wrestling. He graduated with Corporal Mass Killing and General Kill a bunch of guys with a machine gun. Ninja Storm Backup plays MC. You forgot to include a physical description in your screen name. Jeez. For the Alliance. For the Rebel Alliance? They don't stand a chance against the Empire and Scary Breathing Mask Face Man. Corpse Grinder. I don't know if anyone has told you, Mr. Grinder, but your parents named you something super gross. Ground Pounder 741. I love ground pounders. First you take a couple of sesame seed buns, and then you put some dirt into the buns with some cheese and pickles, and voila, ground pounders. The only bad part is that they make your teeth brown. Then your mom mad. And sometimes you have to get your stomach pumped. And this one time I got a tapeworm. Okay, that's all. If you don't think you're gonna have kids to take care of you when you're all old and decaying, then you could do worse than a clumsy but well-intentioned monster.
Oswald.
All right. Remember, if you want your name shouted out, then let me, Jason, know, or you will never realize your dream. Bye. If I can't take care of you when you're all wrinkled up, then who will?
Well, hopefully I will have a family that will take care of me.
Well, you better hurry up and have kids, 'cause you're like halfway to old already.
I'm not that old.
Yes, you are. In like a year, you're gonna turn into one of them grape thingies that get all sunburned.
Raisin?
No. Wait. No.
Oh, hey everybody! It's me, Hogarth. You probably don't remember who I am because I was like in one episode almost a year ago. So I've taken my cell phone and I'm doing this selfie and I'm going to upload it onto the site whether Raul J. Raul likes it or not. Anyway, why don't you guys click on one of those buttons down in the thing? I'm not really clear on the concept of an outro. I usually had other people do it. Anyway, click one of the buttons. They do stuff like previous episode stuff and subscribe stuff and music stuff and other stuff like the store. And I'm not featured on any of the products there. But if you like this hostile takeover of the outro section and you want to see more of me, why don't you write Raul J. Raul and let him know? Because I've got talents. And I also got pictures of him. Compromising pictures.
And so the Mark 462 never got his prayer, and now he's probably homeless and living in a gutter right now, peeing into a jar, forgetting there's pee in it, and then drinking the urine that's in the jar. That's really gross. You're the one coming up with it, not me. So the Mark 462 never got his prayer, and he's probably homeless, living in a gutter right now, eating sautéed rats. How is he sautéing the rats? You are coming up with these frickin' jokes. Wait a second, while I consult Google from my tablet that no one can see because it's conveniently right down below iShot. No. Come on! Everyone knows there's no tablet down here.
Or what about my video game review segment?
It's the button on the top.
I know that. Thanks for the memory, Renegade for Dio. Why are you laughing at my pain?